Well, the market took another down leg on October the 10th. We've been talking about the risk of this happening. We've been walking you through it using the market rover. Certainly clients in specific, we've been really updating them and giving them the sort of, the increased risk levels every single day, raising cash, adding some short positions and so on and so forth. But one of the things I wanted to highlight at this point is the problem with the market structure at the moment, and this happens all the time in different cycle periods, is that a lot of people are way overly exposed to some of the tech, growth stock favorites, the immediate chart chaser gratification stocks. And the problem is that usually people don't buy those when they've pulled back, those kind of stocks, or when they're just getting going. They chase them higher. And so one of the core principles that I've instilled over the years, and all of my people, all of our clients are being told this every single day as well, is that by chasing these momentum stocks when they go parabolic, you ultimately have extremely low odds of making money because the mean reversion move happens so quickly. So I want to go through and give you two stocks in particular, just two examples. We can look at a stock called AMD and a stock called Square, which are perfect examples of this. Just recently happened, and even in these videos here, I've been saying that these are not the kind of stocks you want to chase, because when they mean revert, it happens so quickly that all the effort you've put in to chase those stocks higher gets erased in sometimes just one day, right? So let's have a look at this. And what you can see here, we can start off with a stock called AMD. And what you can see is a stock had a really nice breakout, I should say, at some point this past spring. So the point to buy it would have been somewhere here. But I can tell you that a lot of people really didn't wake up to this until it went parabolic, right? And the stock went parabolic about here, started to rally, let me take this with the measurement tool, from about, let's call it, going into September into the middle part or second half of September, rallied almost 70%, okay? That's not the point where you want to buy this, because you know what's happened since? The stock has since, from peak to trough now, dropped about 26%. So all the chasing that was getting done here, and trust me, a lot of people that chase these stocks don't take profits. they think it's going to go into the stratosphere. Basically, at least half, if not more of it, has been erased in just a matter of a few days. So even when a stock goes parabolic, when the stock mean reverts, it actually happens quicker. So it's over time you'll see this. If you are a chart chaser, and this is not, I don't mean it's in a derogatory term, it's just the definition. If you buy stocks like this when they go parabolic, that's what you are. Over time you'll see, even if it works out once or twice for you, you make money, over time you're going to end up losing money, at least in my 20 years of experience, because the mean reversion moves happen so quickly. So let's look at one more example. If I could flip this camera back around. There we go. The stock here is called Square. And again, I have nothing against these companies fundamentally, by the way. I think these are fine companies. But here, too, you can see a stock that went very, very steep into November, into September, then took a bit of a step back, but then went even more parabolic. And it basically has now dropped, in percentage terms, 23% over the course of a few days. So it's back to where it was in late August. So if you bought it anywhere here, just by chasing it after it's already gone parabolic. And by the way, how do you know when a stock goes parabolic? Well, usually a stock goes parabolic once it goes above its already steep upward trending channel, right? So it goes parabolic. You can call this a breakout, but it's not breaking out of a base. It's breaking out of an already steep or orderly incline, right? So when that happens, you tend to see a sharp mean reversion move. So I just wanted to give you this on the way, particularly now that market volatility has increased a little bit. And I hope it makes sense. And again, I would urge anyone to not be a chart chaser of stocks that go parabolic, because over time, I'll say it one more time, over time what's going to happen is you're going to the mean reversion moves to the downside happen so quick that you're over time not going to be making money with that strategy. So hope this makes sense, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.